Well, I hope you aren't sick of Mono Black yet, because I'm still going to be playing it until I reach Mythic. Currently, I think we are Diamond 4. Yeah, we finally made it to Diamond. It was actually pretty rough. A lot of back and forths. And then I just kind of realized that I wanted an extra land because I couldn't take the mana screw anymore. That was mostly how I was losing the game, was just like stuck on 3, stuck on 4, with cards that I couldn't cast in hand because I didn't have the mana to cast them. So we've got an extra swamp in the deck. And also, I wanted to confirm that yes, Corrupt is good. It did win me a match against Mono White. I don't know. I might end up highlighting it on its own, maybe. I'll have to check, see if I can make a video, just like a short one match video out of it. It was a pretty fun match. Basically using Cruelty of Gix to fetch the Corrupt for lethal, which was truly rewarding because I really thought that these two combined would push me over the edge in the matchup, and it did work when I drew it. So yeah, that proves that there are a lot of things you can do, I think, to bring the mono white matchup closer to even, or even maybe favored. If you, well, there's definitely a way to make it favored. I think the problem is it kind of destroys the foundation of the deck a little bit when it comes to being very good against other matchups like Grixis. So the card Gix's Command is also a fantastic spell, as it allows you to sack Sanctuary Warden and also sweep the tokens away, so you can get an attack in a lot easier. Also, as you've maybe noticed, I'm playing three Flesh Gorgers in the main deck instead of Gix. And that is because in one of the matches yesterday while I was climbing, this card just kind of soloed on 3. Like I was losing the game by so much. I was super low on life, and this saved me. This card really did save me. And that was just beautiful. So I just realized that, I want the consistency of Flesh Gorger, the comeback factor of Flesh Gorger, instead of the explosive blowout potential that Gix has. I'm still leaving it in the board for the on the play game plan, but on the draw, I'd much rather have a Flesh Gorger. Let's just say that. The extra land did a lot of work as well. So we have -1 a sleeper. I think that was the cut. I don't remember exactly. But yeah, it was a pretty good change. Pretty good change. Makes me a lot more comfortable in the situations where I have to keep 2 or 3 lands and I have like more expensive spells in hand. I believe that's about it though. Other than the extra command in the sideboard, the cruelty, the corrupt, and the flesh gorgers, and Gix moving to the sideboard and the extra land, that's gonna be it. And yeah, let's play a few matches here off stream and see how we do. Okay, we're on the play, which is fantastic. 2-lander. We do have 25 lands now. And this is theoretically a very good hand if I do hit my 3 mana. I hate when it makes me choose this because I've gotten mana screwed on 2 so often that at this point, I don't know if I actually believe that I'm going to get what I want, so I think I'm going to mulligan. I'm kind of done believing in the shuffler at this point. Okay, I mean, this will have to do, right? This will have to do. I'm definitely keeping the invoke. Or should I not? Actually, maybe I don't. Yeah. You know what? I won't. This too efficient with the cut down in hand that I don't feel too comfortable ditching it. Ooh. Looks like mono white to me. Yeah, I'll take the 2 damage. Don't think they can bounce it. Mono blue, I mean, not mono white, was it? What the hell am I talking about? Good matchup. As you've maybe seen from yesterday's video, I believe I played against a mono blue. And yeah, usually the matchup is pretty easy. Really depends if you hit the right spells, like yeah, Infernal Grasp. So you need removal essentially. That is the name of the game. We'll be pumping this yet again, as I want to play around counterspell. If they have a bounce spell, I can just replay it, so that's totally fine. Just trying to pace this out. in a position where they can't use the Mate Despair to counter it, which you know, this card can dominate the game by itself. So kind of like the kind of like that idea. All right. So I take my 3 damage here for sure, over trying to fit in the 4, and then I pass and pump on their turn. Impulse. All right. We'll be drawing a card off that. That's pretty good. Dealt a lot of damage as well. This is definitely one of the better creatures against mono blue, as it requires an answer, and sometimes they don't have it. But I'm assuming they do have it. They're just waiting for me to spend a little bit more mana into this sleeper. At this point, it's drawing me cards, so very good situation. Lily is very good as well. 4 damage, alright. And very interesting. So I can play this and force out a counter spell, which might be what I'm looking to do here. Kind of force their hand a little bit. Sure, I want to draw again, but yeah, creature counter, that makes sense. I don't want them to cast the 3 mana spell, the 3 mana draw spell. One of the reasons I tried to force there. But I could have realistically drawn as well. I was kind of scared of a bounce spell as well. And I would have no board. That would be not the best thing ever. That's a good draw. See if they can deal with this. Wow, okay, so they're... That's pretty unlucky, actually. They're running hard counters for different spells, which is usually a bad thing in mono blue. You want unconditional counter spells because you're going to be facing a wide variety of matchups on ladder. So a little bit not great deck building from my opponent, but paying off here because I'm playing into that, so that is unfortunate. I'll end up playing this as Menace, go through. Won't attack, obviously. There's the Jin. That is okay for now. Guess I would have won if I started pumping this. I didn't expect them to have 2 counters that aren't make disappear in hand. Probably have to pump this 2 times to really do something about this board state. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, they have a bounce spell for this, or they have... the phase out spell? One of them, right? Phase out spell. Okay. Still have to pay 3, so it's essentially not doing anything. And then top deck Shieldred, which is perfect there. Otherwise, I could also pump the sleeper. I would have been fine, I think. This position is very favorable for me. And they're dead. Okay. That was perfect then. That lined up very well. But yeah, even in that situation, I think with only 1 mana up, they would have a lot of trouble beating a 5/5, a 3/3, and a 2/2 attacking the next turn, which would require an answer. And even if they have the answer, I can still get in for 3. So it would be at 2, and then they can't kill me with the 1 mana left over the next turn. So they were kind of in a locked position there, especially with the extra card draw that I can get on my side. Flash Gorger is really good in this matchup. I mean, this card's good in every matchup, really. Not surprising. Not surprising at all. Obviously, we want Hearse, as it's like pretty much game over. Duress, also very good. Cut Down is an interesting one. Depends if they're running the 1/1s. If they're running the 1/1s, then it's okay. Also, Soul Transfer is not the best thing ever. Invoke Despair is also expensive. But I'll play one or two, maybe. I do like Bankbuster, but I feel like they can go pretty fast on the play. I don't know, I'll just keep it. I think this is fine. Maybe I just don't need Invoke. Like, it's not very necessary, in my opinion, to win. Maybe I'd rather play like a Soul Transfer to have that little bit more mana efficient style of removal. An interesting dilemma. But I think I'll stick with the Invoke. Well, we'll see how it goes. Just Invoke the upside is obviously so much higher. This is a good hand if I find land, and that this is again confirmation that the 25 lands in the deck are just a little bit more reassuring than not having them, than having 24. The extra land really can make a difference. So I didn't slam Hearse. They, just in case they had a counter there. I think I just forced them to use the counter spell this turn. Yep. It's fine. Try to be mana efficient and make them mana inefficient. Okay. Let's go with this. Playing around Make Disappear. If this resolves, I win. If it doesn't, the game goes on. Alright, looks like it's going to resolve. Now they can steal it, which would be a little bit annoying. But I don't know if they're playing the 5 mana spell. Usually that 5 mana slot is now reserved for Flow of Knowledge, the card draw spell that draws based on the amount of islands you have. It's most likely not happening, but we'll see. Okay, they do actually play it. All right, well that sucks. Pretty unfortunate because if I had a duress, I could have dealt with that, but no, it's all right. Still, they have to fully tap out for that, so I think we are still in a good position, right? I'll just slam this. We'll attack, of course. Looks like they have no interaction for that. That's good. Well, that's not card draw, so pretty good for them. Good thing about Shieldred is it really stops Flow of Knowledge, or whatever that card's called. I don't even know if it's Flow of Knowledge, but something around those lines. Let's should I be greedy here? I don't know. I don't actually think I need the card, but I don't want to play into the phase out spell, so I think I'm not going to attack with the Bankbuster. They want to use the phase out spell and shield it, I think that's okay. I'll start things off with this because it can start eating the graveyard a little bit. Alright, that's fine. Guess I draw now. Oh, I should have drawn in response to them. Well, actually, no, I didn't know if I was going to draw or not. Based on if this resolves, I would not draw there. But now I want to hit my lands. So actually, I don't really care about the life. Hopefully. 2 creature counters gone. 7/7 7/5 maybe coming down soon. There's the Djinn. Got 2 removal spells for it. There's card draw before my shield red comes out. Phase out spell really clutch here. Okay, they discard Make Disappear. Yeah, okay, okay. It's a fine spot. There, sure. Sure. Start things off with this. Yep. Perfect. I really want to attack with a Bank Buster, but I can't get... I need to use the removal on that. So let's do this first. That way I draw the card. Then I pay. Or they have a lot of dead draws, and I like that. I like that they have 2 more thirsts, I think, and maybe 1 or 2 flow of knowledge, and all of those are pretty much dead at this point. Yep. All right. All right. Okay, this hand is playable. Not great, no interaction, but 3 lands is usually keep, as long as I have some spells to cast. That's just how it's going to be with mono black. Sometimes you just don't really have anything that can interact with your opponent. Unfortunately, if I was on the play, this would be like a really good hand. But because I'm on the draw, it has its faults here. So we'll see if they manage to punch through this. With this hand, I would probably lose to Esper and Soldiers. That could be anything. Well, this can be Esper or Grixis. Most likely I would say Esper. Yes, okay. Lands are fine, but I still need interaction relatively quickly. Okay, that's fine. Oh, and they're stuck on 2. Alright, this is a good spot. I'll play this because I want to block if they play Rafine. I don't really need the card, unless I thought I needed interaction immediately, which is not the case. That is annoying. But I have cut downs for that. And they're gonna have to deal with Shield Red either way, so... Take down heavy, what the... The core is pretty annoying. Oh, and that deals 1 damage. Very interesting. Kinda need to draw some cards, huh? I will be drawing some cards, but... yeah, they're not really sacrificing anything relevant, so they're still in a decent spot. Uh-oh, this is not great. Well, theoretically, they're still stuck on 3, so could be alright. No, they hit land 4. Okay, that sucks. We'll take the 6 from heavy, of course. I'll trade the core. That's totally fine. You may have them draw a card. Fine. Okay, that's not a very good play. Very good for me, though.
You started this fight, but I'm better at it. Strike fast and strike hard.
It's a good draw. Play this out. Crew Bankbuster. Double hit on that. Play my second Bankbuster. Draw a card. Draw now in case they remove this instant speed. Okay, this is not looking too good. Yeah, the Jadar is really hurting me here. Okay, that was expected. Don't really care too much though. Got another one set up. Still not a great situation though.
What you get for hurting my people.
Okay, not a very good attack from my opponent, but Yeah, they're gonna lose the Wandering Emperor. Pretty big damage though. I'm assuming they're just trying to kill me. I have no removal. I can't believe I'm not fighting a cut down, a kill spell, like just land. Just land. So at this point, I don't think they I don't think they want to protect the Wandering Emperor here. That would be good for me. They lose a Jadar. Oh, okay.
Our swords will
Let's play
burst
this.
again.
Draw a card here. Try to find cut down. Didn't find it. That's not good again. This is not looking too good for me, huh? It's the very unfortunate sequence of draws overall. Not doing me any favors. Okay, they're offering the core, which I think is really good for me. And I think I give them the draw here. Yes. Don't really care about combat right now. Do just want to kill that. That's dealing. It's evening out the game. The core, pretty much. I'm not too comfortable with that. Still no removal in sight. This is kind of a joke. Okay, that's not terrible. I'd even say that's good. But still can't deal with the Jadar. Pretty unfortunate stuff. I do have a really good attacker now, finally. Kicks is fine. I just need something to deal with this damn Jadar. That's the only reason I'm like kind of locked in this game. Yeah, unfortunate, very unfortunate. Decline. Double block here, block. Oh wait, no, this is super good. Okay. That was a huge mistake for them. Gladly, I will take the 7. Can I please find a removal spell, huh? How about that? How about that? I have to waste this again. I can't believe this game. It's unreal. I guess that's okay. At least they'll have to sack something relevant.
This is my home, and I don't appreciate. One of your friends has to.
Finally, okay. That leaves the battlefield. That's good. Yeah, I should probably not attack here. Actually, attacking for 7, even though they draw cards, not really that bad. I can't really block that. Actually, no, it's still fine probably to stay on blocks. Wait. If I attack, they can't interact with this Flesh Gorger, though. So maybe they will have to block here. And in that case, I think I'm happy with that trade. I can always get it back, so yeah, let's do this. I feel like they can't afford to take 7 here. That's fine. Getting rid of Shield Red is pretty good for me. I still have mine in play. Yep, another one, that's fine. And get it back, replay it maybe. Alright, can I please find interaction? Please! Anything! I'm begging you. Oh, this is so frustrating. Okay, well, I think in this position, I just double Trespasser, then activate on their turn. Try to catch the relevant spells like this, I guess, and then... guess. Shield red? I don't know. I don't think it matters too much. Plus, I know they only have spells in hand, so that's good. It's fine. Grab Flesh Forger from the graveyard. I will have to do it before this comes down. Remember one or more creature cards and put in the graveyard. Yeah, I have to do that now. Okay, milling underdog is not the worst. Put my Flesh Forger back. I can't believe I'm in this position in the first place. I should be winning this game quite easily. I guess not. I needed any piece of interaction for the early game. Okay, I'm bound to find something this turn, surely. Surely. Okay, whatever, I don't really care.
We all have things we'd rather forget.
Oh, maybe I should have done this before. Well, no, I couldn't do that before because I was going to plus. Damn, this is just unlucky as hell. Oh my god. Unreal. It's actually, it's tilting me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, it's really tilting me that I've not seen any spot removal this entire game, and I'm halfway through the deck. Oh my god. The only reason they're contending with my really pretty good board state overall, just can't get past the wall of creatures. And the synergy. Like the problem is they all work together, so if I cut off one of them, it helps me a lot. Yeah, I can't do that. I need to cut off shield red, I think. And then I just win off of my shield red because Rafine's on the board now. Just can't seem to find anything. Oh my god, it's just ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous at this point. I don't really know what to say about it. Other than... yeah, I don't know. They double block here, am I okay with that? Yeah, probably. Don't think I care too much about Flesh Forger leaving the battlefield here. They don't really have that many good blocks. Yeah, that's fine. I'll take that actually, 100%. That cuts off a lot of their dirtling, and that's pretty good. This is kind of annoying. Ah, finally, okay. So I'm not. Both of them drew already, yeah. Okay. So shield red goes, and I think they just can't win here. Maybe? At least that's the hope. Oh, this one still draws, okay. Yeah, there we go. So I get some life back. And another land. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. What a frustrating game. What a tilter. The absolute state of tilt. At least they have to take a bunch of damage now. They can't really attack anymore. That's good. I don't think their deck plays much removal other than Wandering Emperor, so I don't have to worry too much about Shield Red leaving. It's fine. Yeah, they're kind of like, as I said, once I find interaction, they just can't win. At least that's the theory. Okay. So I've got some reach here. Question is, can I just kill them outright? And actually, I do think I might possibly be able to do that. Not interaction, but that's not terrible. Okay, so they have 4 blockers. I have too many attackers. They're dead. Because I have so much mana. I have so much mana, I can just bust out everything from the graveyard. Just call it a day, Alright. Let's go. Hopefully my math is correct. Imagine it's not. And I lose my shield red. There's no possible way for me to lose the shield red because they have to block everything, so... There's no single creature that can block it, so... It's gonna live. But even then I had, even without the Trespasser pings, I believe I had, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 6 damage direct, so, yeah. Well, I finally made it. Thanks to the amount of mana. But, finding this Go for the Throat finally sealed the deal. Even a cut down earlier would have done enough of a job. Oh man. This is when I really don't like playing Magic, but at least I won in the end. That's all you can hope for. The frustration of variance is sometimes a lot. Stomach. Yeah, Invoke's not looking good at all. Really not. Definitely not. A lot of early game stuff. I do want to keep a few Invokes in. I do think Lily is terrible. So that's something I definitely want to cut. I also think a card like Cruelty could be pretty nice. In certain scenarios where, you know, they still have a card in hand, it will be a creature or planeswalker. Like their deck only plays those things. And even worst case, I can just grab a shield that I killed earlier. Something like that. And probably be totally fine with it. Considering Hearse, I don't think I'm too pressed for the graveyard. I don't know. Yeah, let's run this. I think I have a pretty good matchup into that. I have a lot of removal, and their deck is basically just a creature deck with a bunch of synergies. So once you break those apart, it doesn't really function anymore. Hopefully. Also, Gix's Command, really, really good in this matchup. Like, really good. Alright, well, I'm gonna keep it, but I could lose the game to not finding land 3. That's a really good draw in case I don't find land 3. I really needed that to deal with Thalia. This is looking way better now that I have the cut down. And I can use it now for mana efficiency. That's pretty relevant, for sure. There's the land. 25 lands, just... I don't even know if it's actually the 25th land, but I'm just saying, like, I'm so much more comfortable. Like, I feel so much better. It feels so much better. Don't know why, but... Might be placebo. I gotta hold up removal for Rafine or Shieldred. And I also want to kill this, so... I don't know why I want to use this first, but in case it gets countered, I guess. Yeah, that's the thought process at least. Oh, that's unfortunate. Would have liked to use this instead and draw, obviously, but yeah, that's okay. Oh, this is huge. Holy. That is perfect. This is why Trespasser is so good. Oh, they're running cut down. Okay, so they got lucky. They they boarded in cut down, which is kind of useless against me. And they were able to discard it, so... Ooh. Never mind. I take it back. Cut down's insane. What a draw. I'll take it slow here. Play a little bit more controlling. Try to start drawing. Start pushing ahead on cards. Alright, this game should be wrapped up, hopefully. As I said, you remove their creatures and the deck kind of falls apart. Individually, they're not very powerful creatures, essentially. Yeah, like all of them have synergy together, but they don't work as a as a single creature, individual creature. Like 4 mana 3/3. It's fine, but it's not like not gonna win the game. And then they top deck an out and then I lose the game. Yeah. Well, on average, they don't win from the spot. And the beauty of Flesh Forger, fantastic 3-drop, but as a 7-drop, even better. A lot of lands, it doesn't really matter at this point. I've kind of stabilized already. Winning 2 games in a row though, statistically, not great, but we're doing it. We're doing it. Had better early game this game. You will see what happens when I draw spot removal. Oh man, played on hard mode in game 1. Yeah, okay. Well, they do have this, which is kind of annoying. Creature would die this turn, exile it. That's really interesting. I think I just cast that. Like they can't. They can't really do anything about it. They don't have good blocks. It will be slightly inefficient for me, but this is a 7/5. Like I don't really care too much. And I can get back the Trespasser. Pretty good. I think I can do it now too. Yeah. But everything's getting exiled. But then I'll get to target Adley, and yeah, it's fine. They have to block. Also have Shield Red ticking down. Yeah, their play would have been, if I didn't cast that, their play would have been block here, indestructible. Or double block, indestructible. Yeah, that would have been their play probably. Double block, indestructible. Yeah, whatever. It just doesn't matter. This will definitely leave the battlefield though. They're saving that. I do think this doesn't work, right? Like this doesn't come back. At least I think. Okay. Doesn't come back, then I do this. Ooh, I have pretty good draws upcoming. And I grab 2. Okay, they deserve to win if they're playing Farewell, but is what it is. There's still 1, and I have multiple ways of dealing 1 damage, I think. Oh, not that many, but Shield Red, Dog, 2 invokes, more Flesh Gorgers would just be lethal. Another Trespasser. Well, if they Farewell, that wouldn't work, but. Alright. I'm gonna end it here. I don't have much more time to record here. But yeah, those were 2 fantastic matches. I got to showcase some little more grindy matchups and another mono blue, which is whatever. But yeah, we're climbing. As long as I'm more focused off stream than I am on stream, so obviously I'm have a higher chance of not making misplays, which is helping. You know, on stream I ended up throwing a few matches to randomly attacking with things into Wandering Emperor, stuff like that, just autopilot, playing too fast, but that's just a completely different environment. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the matches. I'll see you in the next one.